What is up, my fellow paraholics? It's spring, and spring means new stuff. So we got a couple new wings here that hopefully you're going to see in some up and coming videos. We'll just set those out of sight, out of mind for right now. Stay tuned for that. And we got a new pair of Power and Motion gloves to try out. These are the new ones that they've put out that have the outer liner on them. So that's pretty exciting and cool. So we're going to give those a try today. And we got a new Paramotor on the way. Excited for that. Can't wait for it to show up and get out and do some flying on a new motor. So these are kind of cool. See how they pan out. I've wired them into the vest and plug them in here like so. Tuck those wires away so they don't unplug on me. We are set up. Let's go for a fly. Okay, so first launch with these new Power Motion gloves. Seems like the dexterity is pretty good, honestly. I haven't turned them on yet. My fingers are a little cold at the moment, so we're just going to spark them up and see if we can test out the heat. So, yeah, so far so good. I hooked up these gloves in through my vest, just because I'm not a big fan of the huge bulky batteries that fit into the wristband of the glove, and so with these Power Motion gloves I prefer to use the vest. That way I can hook them up to the glove, and then I can also have the optional extra heat in my torso if I want it, and then additionally I can have constant power to my GoPro so that it doesn't die out, which it tends to do in the cold weather. So it kind of kills three birds with one stone, so to speak. They've got the little things on the finger so you can work your phone. They've got some pretty cool little grippy stuff on the palms, which seems to be really tacky, like good to grip stuff with. These ones are a size large, which was the same size that I had in just the liner Power Motion ones. They feel a little tight right now for the first use of them, so I'm hoping that they will kind of break in a little bit. And the cuff of it is pretty tight, so to fit over top of a jacket or something, you really had to pull it on. So, but anyway, that's just some first observations of them. These ones are some kind of hunter camo of some kind. Seems like there's more pink in there than there is camo. But yeah, there you go. We'll give them a go. Okay, about 10 minutes in, and I don't know if it just because that these gloves are tighter, that they don't feel like the heat is kicking in as fast as the other ones, you know? Like I can feel the warmth, but it doesn't feel as warm and as immediate as the other ones, like the liners. So keep going, we'll test them out a bit more. We got them on high, so all right, we're about 20 minutes in, and I'm still not feeling the same heat that I have felt with the other gloves. And so, you know, today's relatively a warm day, so they just don't feel to be radiating the same amount of heat, but they're just not feeling the same warmth. And that's really the most important thing, is you need to have that warmth. You know, they look cool, they look nice. Functionally, they're good. But so far the heat's not, like my fingertips on my throttle head are a little chilly. You know, this one's not so bad because I can keep moving it around, but this one, my fingertips are getting cold. All right, that's what I see after about 20 minutes. Okay, first flight with the gloves. Not overly impressed, to be honest. They don't feel that warm, and today's a nice warm day. They're plugged in, they're going, they're working. They're just, I don't know, maybe it's because they're too tight. That's all I can say about that. That was a flight on the Universal, but we've got a couple new ones in the lineup that we're going to be flying very soon. Thanks for watching, everybody. See you next time. So these are the outdoor research ones that I've had for years. I like them. They, mind you, they're broken in, you know, because I've had them for so long. I've had to repair them. This one stopped working, so I had to take it apart. A wire had broken off. I like them too because I got this little loop here that you can pull them on, which makes it really handy. I found that they were hard to pull on. The cuff is really big. You know, when you compare the difference in the cuff size, I think they've had to make it that big so the battery could fit in there. Honest opinion is I prefer the outdoor research over this first edition of the Power and Motion heated gloves. I didn't feel a lot of heat, but we'll keep trying them. See how they go. These feel so nice. The leather, kind of this leather palm on them. You know, the dexterity is pretty good. I don't know, my 2 cents worth. These ones are just the liners, which I've liked these ones. Comfortable. They're loose fitting. Like this one's a size large also. I can feel the heat right away. Yes. You know, I still have to wear this cheapo liner over top, but even with that, I feel that it's more comfortable than this other one. And again, you know, I've been wearing these for a while. It's nice when they're a little looser fitting. Like I can feel the warmth in there right away. The cuff is really big. And it's like the liner inside the fingers has slipped out. And so they're difficult to put back on. See how it's all bunching up right there? It's like I gotta straighten up that liner in there. Yeah, they're too tight. Yeah, and the liner feels like it's gonna pull out with the glove. I don't like that. We'll stay with the old tried, tested, and true.